Today is an exciting day, my friends. And the reason why is because I'm about to hit you with a deal. A crazy deal. Depending on how aware you are of how legendary this set of headphones in front of me actually is. So recently, Massdrop got in touch with me and they said, we got these new headphones that are coming out. We would love for you to make a video. I said, let's do it. They're called the HD6XX, and what they are is a reissue, a remake, a retake on the legendary HD650 from Sennheiser. Now, if you don't know about those headphones, they sort of started this movement into the audiophile style headphone being accessible and available in the average person's home. Open back listening, around the ear cup design. That was the HD650, and the HD650, people are still buying them all the time between $400 and $500. That said, Massdrop, they were like, let's team up with Sennheiser and we think we can do it a step better. We're gonna make a few small tweaks and we're gonna hit the people with a far better price. What is that price, Jack? $200. Limited availability, the HD6XX. This is gonna be a $200 reference class headphone. Wow, a nice box, Sennheiser box to keep them in. Oh, look at those babies. If you've ever seen the 650s before, you know they weren't this color. But now, there's this like deep blue kind of coloring here. And look at these nice giant ear cups on this. That's what I love. I want it to be all the way around the ear. Look how deep that pocket is there. Now, I've talked about it in the past, the advantages of an open back. Generally speaking, this gives you a wider perception of sound. The ambience in the room almost has a personality. If you want to lean back and get the ultimate experience, at least in my opinion, you probably want something open back, and that's exactly what these are. For what? For 200? Another thing I'm noticing straight away is how lightweight these are. These are made in Ireland. That's interesting. And of course, adjustable, as you see here. The branding, so that you know it's a Massdrop exclusive collaboration. You can see the Massdrop logo in that location over there. So the previous version had a much longer cable, which is great for at-home listening, but not so useful when you're on the go. They took the 10-foot cable from the 650 and turned it into a 6-foot cable in this case. The other thing they've done for on-the-go listening is giving you a native mini jack termination point, 3.5 millimeter instead of the 6.3 millimeter quarter-inch jack, which used to be the default termination on the 650. So when your phone is in your pocket, yes, you can now connect these directly to your phone. It looks like these have detachable cables. Let's just verify that. Yes, they do. They're headphones. What are we here for? I mean, we got to test these babies out. I've got a turntable and a tube amp, but then I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to take these beautiful headphones and plug them directly into my phone and see what happens. Ooh. Let's just listen to some music real quick. It's no big deal. If you've never listened to an open back headphone before, there seems to be a lot of detail surrounding each independent instrument. This idea of having a lot of space for each one of those instruments to breathe. Look at that vinyl right there. Look at that beauty. $200? Are you kidding me? They claim I can go ahead and chuck these babies straight into my phone. So here we go. Let me tell you something. Your mileage is gonna vary on this depending on the power of the amplifier on your particular device. For me, it's like these are beauty headphones, right? You're gonna want to get the most out of them. So even on a mobile device, I'd probably recommend some sort of small pocket amplifier, just to put a little more juice on the wire. Because once you heard it like this, you kind of wish that's what you ended up having on the mobile as well, if you know what I'm saying. And that's the unique scenario with the HD6XX. And I know a lot of people wish that they could step up to that different style of listening experience, and believe me, this is a totally different thing from that pair of Beats that you see sitting on the shelf at the local Apple store. It's not the same thing. And at $200, You just might need these in your life. I'm just gonna jump back to Hotline Miami real quick. Because I just want to go out like that.